Can you hear me now? My fucking mic was just turned off. Now the first thing I said on stream is the F word. I'm gonna get in trouble. Can you hear me now? I can't believe I've been sitting here ranting on mute. But my mic was just off. Check. My audio input's showing that it's capturing now. Oh man. Well, sorry about that, guys. I was just ranting away and didn't even realize that that I had no sound on. But we're in the longs, 4 micros, MNQ. I was mentioning I was coming into today. I was up like $600 or so from a pre-market trade. We have this lower level. Took a long before I went to bed off this lower level. So I have some profits to play with today. I took one more pre-market. We got this pullback after the CPI. We had CPI data this morning. We got the pump. So I decided to try a long on the pullback in case the market decided to run away on us. Ended up eating a tight stop there, but took a re-entry here. So you could see up $750 currently on the day. We'd like to see us above this level, and then the dotted line here is previous day's high. Above that, I mean, we're at all-time highs. We have smooth sailing. Yeah. To be honest with you, I don't have any targets above, right? I'm probably just aiming for a little bit of a P&L move on a couple different accounts. I'm showing the one here. I have a couple accounts going, but I don't have like an actual target in terms of price because of we don't have anywhere at all-time highs, right? So all-time highs is a little tricky that way. I'm just going to kind of wait and see what the market will give us. What I don't want to see is a strong rejection of this level. As long as we hold the opening print, I feel all right, but I'd like to see us continue and pop with the strength here, but all the indexes here moving in unison. ES, NQ, YM, RTY, they're all making moves up right now. Oh man, I can't believe I sat here on mute for half an hour. Break Mastermind. Yeah, no, I agree with you. It's tough, like, to enter a long position when we're already here. One of the trade entries that I do like is entering on the pullback of the data spike, right? Like we had the data push higher, we got this pullback. Sometimes the data days tend to, you got a little bit more volume, maybe tend to get some persisting trends. But I agree, the last 2 weeks before I started streaming, I was struggling with the highs. It seemed like we'd get the move overnight, push a little bit higher, and then market would open, give you a push higher, then kind of fail the move. But it's just hard. Yeah, we don't have a lot of price data to work with. But yeah, shout out Rake, the GOAT. I feel like all the mastermind students are like one big family. Created such a dope vibe. What so your YouTube name is Rothcack, which is a funny YouTube name. But I don't, what's your actual name, bro? I'm sure I've probably seen you in Discord and stuff. And which mastermind did you do? I was lucky enough to be a OG Mastermind 1 student. All right, well, a little pullback on the 2 minute there, but holding it, rallying back to new highs here. I think we should at least go sweep the pre-market high, right? Like I think We should at least go get the that overnight or the pre-market high here. Ross, okay, all right. CAC are off in the okay, all right. CAC are off and we're off CAC. I love it. Mastermind 7. I know, I did so many of them. You go to New York for the meetup? I was planning on it, but I now something came up. I don't know. I'm trying to get out of it. We'll see. I'm trying to get there. Just give us a trend day. Make it stress free, eh? I do like that all the indexes are moving in unison here. What's Turdsla doing? The Tesla chart is one that looks nice, but I know a lot of people are looking at it, and it feels like it's like potentially a crowded trade. Tesla's failing pretty hard. Yeah, Tesla's one of those names that the chart looks so good, and I've seen like, I don't know, at least 5 different trade influencers posting about it on social media, which just gives me the vibes that it's like, it looks really good, but it's a crowded trade that might fail because it just looks too good to be true. That 15 minute looks nice if you're looking at like the pre-market action. Let me switch to the 15 minute. I hate Trade of 8, by the way. I don't even know how. Where's the fucking time frames? Why am I an idiot? Ah, here it is. But yeah, if you look at the 50 minute, it looks like just a clean pullback to some nice strength. See if we can hold. So Sashin, to answer your question, my idea behind the long and open. So basically, I was just playing momentum, right? NQ, just from an overall perspective, you look at the higher time frames, we're all-time highs, so the market's really strong, and then we had CPI data 8:30, which gave us this really big pump. And some of my biggest days ever have been after, like, if you would say like what trade is this in your playbook, like what's your strategy on this? It's just basically taking the trade in the direction of the data push, like after the initial pullback, right? So we got the initial pump. It lines up where the higher time frames are in an uptrend. The smaller time frames are in an uptrend with the data pump, right? After that data pump, the market kind of digests the move. It pulls back a little bit. And so I'm just looking to take a long off that pullback. So once we push back up above, the opening print is a big deal to me as well. Like he was mentioning, we both are part of Rake Trade's mastermind. That's the educator we learn from. And something he talks about is the opening print, which is just whatever the opening price is when market opens. So when market opens, New York opens at 9:30, whatever price it is right at 9:30, that's your opening print, right? So that's kind of like your line in the sand. If we're above the opening print, we're putting in a green candle on the day. If we're below the opening print, we're putting in a red candle on the day. So as we push back above the opening print, it was just a momentum play. All right, we had the pullback after the data spike. Now we're looking to take a little continuation long with the trend, just a with trend long. See if we can push and trend up into new all-time highs here again. I like to trade with the trend. We like to find pullbacks within the trend and then ride the momentum. I typically don't like to try to fight the trend or reverse the trend or anything like that. This guy, Dr. David Paul, I like the way he says it. He likes to fade the short-term trend in favor of the long-term trend, right? If you would look at that on like a really small time frame, like on this pullback, like the 1 minute chart or whatever, you might have been right, this this 1 minute trend here. Well, what the fuck? We don't like to see that. That's a harsh failure. Is there more data today? It's only 9:44, so that can't be the case. Let's see, spike back into the opening print, see if it can hold, but that's not what we wanted to see. Don't like the signs of that. And that's, dude, this has been, you mentioned that the all-time high has been tough. You like to see us fade, right, for long. This has been, we'll see if this holds or not, the opening print holds or not. But this has sort of been the theme recently. I feel like during all-time highs, like we get a pre-market move back to the highs, we get a little spike to make a new all-time high, and then we push and then fail. It's like the New York action has been kind of shitty. It's been kind of doing me dirty. Save me, opening print. You're my only hope. But back to what I was saying about Dr. David Paul before the market so rudely interrupted me is he likes to fade the short-term trend in favor of the long-term trend, right? So the long-term trend is obviously up. If you look at the 1 minute, the short-term trend from here to here was down, right? So we make a low, we make a lower high, we make a new low, we make a lower high, we make a new low, we make a lower high, we make a new low. So from a 1 minute perspective, we're in a downtrend. But I want to fade the short-term trend in favor of the long-term trend. Just another way to look at that. Pull down 620s. Yeah, 620s. Yeah, it's like down around the overnight open. We have the level down here, the mastermind level down at 606. I don't know. My problem with that is that we're just fading. We're erasing the whole data move. I would struggle. I think I would struggle to long. I wouldn't like to see that big of a pullback. Ideally, I'd love to see. I'm already in long, so ideally, I'd love to see the opening print hold. ES has a level here too that it created yesterday at 6427.25. See if it can react there. Yo, Ashley Garlic, what up, baby? NQ's trying to F with us, dude. Yeah, it took a long off the pullback from the news. That worked out nicely. I just was trying to hold for a little bit more. I thought we'd go sweep the data high, but the market's effing me first. Well, looks like we're gonna eat a stop here. Not ideal, giving back the profits from today. Only up 118 bucks now. Still green on the day. What is your real name? Is it not Ashley? I don't even know your real name if it's not Ashley. My mother-in-law called me. That's interesting. Why is she calling me? I gotta text the mother-in-law, guys. I don't know why she's calling me. The party shirt trader. Oh, that's right. That's your real name. Well, that's a pretty solid failure of the level in yesterday's high. I don't know what I'd like to do here now. Obviously, I don't want to flip green to red. I'm going to give it a minute. Tesla's failing pretty harshly. Man, this has kind of been the trend. I maybe should have just went with that based off of the recent price action. I don't have a whole lot of shorting it, or a whole lot of interest in shorting, just because I don't know. Even if we do like the shorts there, it's like how big of a red day we're gonna get. I mean, one of these days we'll get a bigger pullback on the daily chart, so it's bound to happen eventually. Yeah, what's up? Oh, I turned the water off. I know. Downstairs? Yeah. Did Gammy stop here? She did? Okay. She called me. I didn't miss call. I was wondering why. Did Mommy talk to her? All right, I'll be down in a little bit. All right, the daughter came in for a little bit. Sipping on some smoothie by the road, yeah. Chilling. Yeah, I'm torn. I'm gonna look to take one more trade just because it kind of sucks going from being up $600-700 to only being up $120. But I'm gonna try to stay patient here for a bit. Because at this point, I'm torn on what to do. I don't really have a level in play down here. Just mentioned that I don't know if I went along from 606. If we erase the entire move. VIX gave us like a real big spike on that failure, but now is fading that spike. I don't know, maybe we got to fill the gap first. Maybe that's what I'd like to see. Where did we close yesterday? Closed at 628. So let's see if we can come down and close the gap, fill the gap down at yesterday's close at 628. Maybe we can look to take some longs from there. What kind of smoothie are you sipping on? It's 2 minute. This 2 minute breaks above the previous 2 minute has me slightly interested. To be honest with you, it's the way VIX is kind of fading here. Do we put a buy stop or a buy order above? Take above here. 2 minute would be an engulfing 2 minute. I'm doing it. If this pops above, which it just did, entered me in this 2 minutes and a 2 minute engulfing candle. VIX had that hard spike and it's fading it pretty hard. It's erased like the whole candle, which if you don't know what VIX is, it's the volatility index. I know I just said I want to be patient, but VIX was like, VIX is giving me signs. I'm in 4 micros again. If I take the L here, I'll probably just call it a red day. About 40 points of risk. We'll see here. This will either turn out to be a rushed entry. But if we faded the whole move back down to my lower level, I didn't like the idea of trying to long it after we erase this entire overnight move. And I just don't love the idea of shorts from all-time highs. So I figure we'll take the crack at it right now. It either works out or it doesn't. If the market would give us something like this, where we push above the opening print, pull back into it, give us signs of holding, I may add into this a little bit. So I mentioned the reason that, yeah, so if you look here on MNQ, it looks like it didn't spike below, but on TOS on NQ, we got a little spike below this wick. So that 2-minute was an engulfing. Up about 120 bucks here. To be honest with you, if we get back up to the level, I may just take my profit there instead of aiming for higher. But see, 5-minute popped higher. You dirty bastard. Today's just not going to be my day, is it? VIX is at its opening print. Ah, damn it. I should have known today wasn't going to go well when I spent the first half an hour with my mic off. I just realized you can't see the time on here. Well, turns out it was a rush entry, ladies and gentlemen. Never fun to go green to red, that's for sure. I mean, it's very small red, manageable. Down 150 bucks. It'll be a little bit more than that. If we get stopped, it'll be like 250 bucks. Ah, that's frustrating. Save me by a baller. Nope. Damn it. Well, that's not ideal. What's that, about down 250 on the day? Not ideal. Now I gotta decide if I want to just call it a day. I think I probably do, but I'm gonna give it a few minutes. New York just been dirty. So annoying. I mean, at this point, did I delete my level down here? What the Yeah, you've been sitting patiently. You might be able to blind buy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what I want to see at this point. I didn't want to see us erase this whole move. It makes me less excited for the longs. We've just hit our overnight opening print. So we've erased the whole overnight move, pre-market move. Part of me wants to see if we can get under 606, and I don't know. Do I want to flip short buys here? I don't know. We didn't, yeah, we did fill the gap. We did fill the gap here. I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to do. I'm willing to try one more small stab. Try to get back green on the day. YM holding up pretty nice, actually. RTY and YM both above their opening print. Can't trade micros on RTY. Trade it all that often. Well, pretty clean failure. I wanted us to sweep. If we would have swept the pre-market highs by, so it's another 20 points. I would have taken some profit. Sometimes this is the problem with content creation too. I mean, content creation is great because it's, you know, it obviously can be another source of income on top of your trading. I enjoy trying to help people learn trading, but like the fact that I was green from pre-market, I probably wouldn't even have traded today if I didn't want to stream. But such is life. Scalp 10-year. Yeah, at this point, if I am going to try the long, I'd like to like sell into 606, maybe even yesterday's low, and then get back up above. I don't know. We're holding the overnight OP. Part of me thinks that just holds and we front run the level, but ES looks stronger than NQ does right now. I should have taken the YM longs, pumping to new highs. RTY is looking good too. I wonder, does that pull us up? Does that pull NQ up with it? I'm going to start a starter position at 2 micros here. And give it a bit of a wider stop. And if this can hold here, I'm willing to add to it for sure. I'm just getting 2 micros just in case we decide to hold here. Trying to decide where I want to stop. I don't know, man. The NQ weakness is not ideal. ES is looking better. Looking at the heat map, everything's kind of so-so. Throwing in a stop below the lows here just in case we get some sort of crazy dumpage. Damn. YM's pumping. Should have taken the YM. I was watching it. I was like, do I want to take the YM longs instead? You did say, hey, you did. You were like 620s, baby. Well, we got the 620, 620.25. ES kind of double bottomed on the 2-minute where NQ made like a cleaner new low. YM and RTY are making new highs on the day. So that factored into my decision a little bit, thinking that the market could hopefully start to move up together. This is the last trade on the day for me. Instead of last trade on the day, but not in terms of like management. Like I'll add into this winning trade on a potential higher low. Like us kind of rally back to the OP. Maybe give us a little consolidation under the opening print where we can add into this a little bit. That would be dope. Let's go. Come on, give it to us. Let us get back to green here so we can keep wearing the rally bucket cap. You know what I think? Hold on, we gotta get the rally cap going. The rally cap is, let's see, you gotta go. This is the rally cap when we need to come back red to green. The rally cap, you flip it. Doesn't say on my head good this way, but we got on rally caps, boys. Rally cap time, baby. NQ's about to pump. Rally cap. Yep. Yep. She sees the cap. She sees the rally cap. She sees the rally cap. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. ES just broke above the previous 2-minute high. Did you? Oh, you exited fully on that. Oh, that you took the 10-point scalp, exited fully. Yeah, that was kind of I don't really watch volume, but I'm glad to hear you said that. That was kind of I was watching a few things there. I was watching the other indexes. ES was showing a little bit more strength. Like I liked ES's potential to hold there. Obviously, we have the overnight opening print here. Thank you, sir. We'll see though. I could still F this one up because I'd like to add into this one and see if we can get back up to the highs again. I still think we can take out that data spike high. What I'd like is like oh, ES is above its opening print. I'd like us to tag the opening print, right? Tag this, give it like a little 1-2 bar 2-minute pullback that gives us a 2-minute buy that we add into and then route it up to the highs. That's my ideal situation. Like ES already broke, like ES has this 2-minute high here. ES already broke above that and above its opening print. I don't like that NQ hasn't done that. But we got the rally cap on. Rally. Is this a little, do we just give it a little ad here? Considering doing a little ad in here, but I don't know. I would tighten the stop if I added here. All right, I'm adding. I'm in with 5 micros now. We're gonna tighten the stop. Still a wider stop than I'd prefer, for being honest. 57-point stop. I do agree. Although you could argue I've overtraded today, but I do like trading when you're not just like sitting by yourself and you have like a little banter and and it's cool. Obviously, there's like only a couple people watching, so it's like I could just get to communicate and chat with everybody and stuff. And I don't care if I don't have a big audience on live. It gives me I get to save the recording, gives me content if I want to use it, right? And you got to start somewhere, right? I haven't been consistent with the live streams. The goal is to stay consistent with them this time around. Don't love that 5-minute close. But let's flip this 2-minute into a hammer here, and I think things will look a little better. After all, we do have the rally cap on. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be even better when we go back up to the highs and can flip it back green. Let's go. So 6 upper levels. So I'm aiming a little over 100 points here. 670. I'm aiming for like 780s. To be honest with you, I'd actually prefer a sweep above the data spike. So I'm really aiming like 820s. So about 140 points if we can get there. The rally cap will live on for in infamy forever if we can get up to 820s. Yesterday I tried it. I did like a 4-chart grid where I was showing multiple time frames. Today I just went with the one I'm placing my orders on. The reason I don't normally like doing this is I don't like marking levels on Trade-O-Vate. I'm watching Thinkorswim. I watch a bunch of different stuff on Thinkorswim. Does anybody else do this? Like I'm like always like messing around with like the width. I don't know if it's my ADHD or what. I'm always like fiddling. All right. I'm liking that 2-minute. 2 minutes looking solid there. That's what we want to see. That's what I was hoping for. The thing I don't love is NQ's slight relative weakness. Slight, I should say. Again, NQ's up 0.3%, while ES is up 0.45%. YM is up almost 1%. RTY is up 1.65%. Should have taken the RTY longs, man. I was looking at RTY. Let me. I was looking at RTY right here, which that would have been right around 40. That's a 10-point move on RTY is legit. All right, I like this. I like this. Now we just need above the OP. Above the OP, we're looking real good. Rally cap, baby. All right, so we're up 540. So we flipped back to green on the day. If we went flat right now, we're up 320 bucks, but we're holding. I ain't fucking leaving. You would have hit a hundo already. Damn. So Roth crack. I'm just gonna cack. So I don't know. This isn't something that Rake does. I mean, Rake adds to trades sometimes. I've seen him do it before, but like he doesn't necessarily like put adding to his winners as like a necessary staple. For me, that came from Best Loser Wins. It's like one of my favorite trading books from Tom Hugard. And so like you said, you took a 10-point scalp. What I did is, right, like the other trades I took, I started with 4 micros. But this one I knew, I was like, I've been over trading a little bit, so I started with less. Started with the 2 micros. So sometimes I do that. Like if you trade, start with a smaller position sizing, and then as that trade starts to work in your favor, add into it. Makes your average price worse, right? But you get like more of a painted picture. You get a better sense of the price action. It's already starting to work in your favor a little bit. And when you do it right, you can really squeeze the most out of your winners sometimes. All right, so that 2-minute closed above the OP. We like that. ES is well above its OP. Yeah, so something just to experiment with. You know, I don't know what kind of size you like to trade with, but even just like normally you're trading 4 or 5 micros, start with like 1 or 2 micros, and then take, you know, try the add in there. But I don't know. It's also like, it sounds counterintuitive until you do it for a little while, but because like it's like, oh, I should just start with bigger size and then scale out and trim out, which is how most people trade, start at least when they start. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I was not like super convinced on this. For us too, right? We had the lower level at 606.25, so it's like we're kind of front running that level, but we did hold that level pre-market. So it's not like we needed to come trade that level again. It was really the no, that 2-minute engulfing got me. It's the opening prints, man. Opening prints. Jake is the only trader I have ever heard talk about. I maybe MLT, but Jake is like the only trader I've ever heard talk about the opening print, and they're so key, man. If you look at that, like this yellow line, trade of 8 automatically puts the overnight opening print in. I mean, that's what held just like the reactions all night. If you look at it, like rejected the opening print here, you know, little hold of the opening print here, little hold of the opening print here, but then back under. This hold of the opening print here, like there's just it always gets always gets some sort of reaction. It's crazy. Those are the two. I don't use. Some people will use like London Open, Asia. Well, I guess Asia Open is what I use. But like I use like the I think they call it the Globex opening print, which is 6 my time. I'm Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. So I just use the New York and the Globex OP. Yeah, they just want to sound smart, and they want to make it sound more complicated than shit is. It's just like, which, but I'm not, if ICT works for you, it works for you. I'm sure some of like the models work, but like I've seen people explain the models, and it's just like, all right, I use the same shit, but you're just making it sound fancy. Let's go. Rally cap it. Rally cap it. So do we front run these data highs here? Do we go out at like 8? Do we take profits at 8.16s if we can get there? Damn, part of me wants to do another little ad on this this OP. I think I'm just gonna hold. I don't want to get too fancy with it. All right, 8.14. We're putting. I think I'm gonna go fully out. Let's see. I don't know. What's up with me? I'm just so torn here, right? If we get back up above this time, it's like, man, maybe we pop it and run, but maybe we fail it again. All right, I'm setting a sell limit 3 of my 5 at 8.14, and then we'll see about the other 2 runners. See what happens. But I'm liking the way this looks to at least go get 785 here. Well, it's a good question. I'm gonna tighten my stop. Actually, now that you mention that, I'm gonna put my stop under this 2-minute low here. So right now, after tightening my stop, I'm risking 15 points to make another, from where we're currently at, to make another 50. I'm glad you mentioned that though, because I was like, oh, I'm over here chatting away instead of managing it. All right, so we're back up 500 on the day. I think we can get there though, but we'll see. If we would start to fail back underneath the opening print, I would consider just exiting. We're gonna wait and see for now. ES is at its most upper level now. 436.75. It's almost back to its high of the day. RTY and YM still trucking along, baby. The one thing I don't like here is that NQ is still the weakest index. I don't like when NQ is the weakest index. Not that it's weak. I mean, it's green on the day. It's up 0.5%, but I don't want to see this 5-minute close as an inverted hammer. I would not love that. All right, I like to look at the like the heat map. If you go on Thinkorswim, you can do like visualize market watch, and it gives you like a heat map of like green and red. Things are switching more brighter green, which is a good sign. 30 seconds on this 5-minute candle. I have the 2-minute up. Just because, yeah, I have the 2. I have the, yeah, trailer. Sorry, I didn't see that. But yeah, I'm trailing on the 2 here. All right, 5-minute closed above. We didn't flip into a red hammer, which is good. That's what I did not want to see. Cac, do you trade cash accounts? Do you trade props? What's your preferred method of trading? Gotta straighten out the rally cap here. I got like a fan blowing on me. It's blowing off the rally cap. It's the rally cap, babe. We needed the market to rally, so I had to flip my hat inside out and upside down, and then the market will rally. It's science. You're weird. You're weird. What? Oh. What's up? Why? All right, I'll be down. Give me like 20 minutes, all right? All right, I'm coming. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh my goodness, I would like to see this. Oh, Mom, and tell her to set me up. I would like to see this.
Oh, nice. You're using TopOne? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I have I trade TopOne as well. I like their instant funded accounts. And then when they run, like right now, they're running 55% off. And then I think you can get an additional 5% with Stack 5. You can get like 60% off, which is a crazy price for an instant funded account. But yeah, I trade TopOne, and then I just started trading. I traded for the first time Take Profit Trader. I'm trying them out as well right now too. Trying to start to scale the capital a little bit here. All right, that 2-minute looks solid. Come on, let's go get that data wick. Yeah, Stack 5, you get yeah, it's a one-time use, unfortunately. Yeah. Well, that awesome, dude. I appreciate you for that. I appreciate you. But yeah, the Stack 5, unfortunately, that the one-time use. But still, it's a crazy deal. The 55's running through Thursday, but then they're switching to where the company will make theirs 45, mine will be 50. So they're staying at 50. So that's good. I'm not a huge copy trade guy though. Like I like to trade too often. That's like I'd rather have more accounts that spread out. It's like, all right, I can trade one the overnight session if I want. If it goes well, cool. I can lock it, trade a different one for New York. But I don't like some people copy trade a shit ton of accounts, and that's just not. Maybe one of these days, eventually, I'll start copying some of them together, but. Since we're above OP here, I'm actually going to move stop all the way into break even here. A couple points into profit even. So we failed the opening print that harshly. I don't still want to be a part of it. So we're risk-free on this trade specifically. But we still need to, in order to have a green day, we still need to lock this with more than just my stop. All right, a little sideways action on the 2 minute is good. Yeah. Alan's crushing it. So I'm friends with Lido. I don't know if you know Lido. He doesn't do a whole lot of social media, but he's in Alan's like Discord group, and he's pretty tight with Alan. And Lido and I are pretty close. And I follow Alan and stuff, but like I've talked to Lido about him, and he's told me he basically does like kind of like what I said. Like he has so many accounts, and he like set groups them, I guess, like where it's like he uses one set of accounts. He uses those to scalp the Asia overnight session, and then he uses another group of accounts where he's like holding for bigger moves, maybe during New York or. But he has it like 2 or 3 or 4 different like styles of trading that he uses for them all. And that's kind of what I kind of took a little inspiration from that. I kind of want to do that too, because there are definitely times where it's like you just scalp with a little more size, aiming for like 20 points. Like I've gone on some heaters doing that sometimes, and you could do that. Sometimes the overnight price action is like the range is like really clear, and it's like, oh, okay, we're just like in this range, and you can like scalp that range with a little more size. But yeah, I think the way he's like utilizing prop firms and taking advantage of it is like a unique but very smart way of doing it. And then I feel like that can help you avoid tilt too, because it's like, oh, you do something dumb, you F something up on one account or 2 accounts, whatever. You have these other ones where you can kind of just like take a minute, reset, come back later with like a completely fresh template on a completely fresh account. I do think that's like one of the big advantages of prop trading as opposed to trading a cash account. The goal is definitely to get a fat ass cash account and trade that as well, but you might as well try to rinse the prop firms while you can, right? All right, let's go. It's time to go. Rally caps saying time to go. That's smart. I like how they have those. Not only is it like dollar amounts, but I like how they have those time limits too. That's smart. Yeah, because I've done some dumb stuff during Asia. I know some people who lock themselves out for the overnight session, stuff like that. But yeah, the risk controls you get with props is super nice as well too. I think you might be able to do it on Tradeovate now too. Yeah, risk settings. Yeah, so you can set that on Tradeovate now too. Everyone talks about Project X, but Tradeovate definitely did add that a little while ago. Oh, that's right. They do. They did. That's right. I've done that before. I've done that. It's been a long time because I've been on Project X for a while now too. I haven't used a whole lot of Tradeovate. Yeah, so are you a trainer, dude? I'd see your profile picture. You're jacked over there, dude. Is that what you do? Are you a trainer? Do you work at a gym? Oh, just your work gym. Never mind. Okay, so you said at your real job in your work gym. Okay, okay, okay. You're just dedicated. You're just working out at your work gym. Oh yeah, dude, that's rough. I've been there. I had a crazy run on options at the beginning of this year. Um, Sanitation work. Okay. Um, I have how many kids do you have? I have two. I have a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old. Damn, 4 a.m. is crazy. Hell yeah, dude! Congrats. Retiring at 49 is absolutely fire. Yeah, I would say I had a crazy run on options this year or earlier this year, like January to probably March. In a span of like 2 months, I took like $500 to like 20K, and I took a nice payout, and then I blew the rest of it. Two boys, 7 and 10. Damn. I have a girl and a boy. My girl's the older one. She's 6. The balance is nice because they're definitely different. Louis C.K. has a joke where he says, "Girls are fucked up, and boys fuck things up." And damn, that's so true. 44. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I read 43. I read. My eyes are bad, dude. The 3 looked like an 8, and I was like 49. 44 is even better. Oh, you're in NYC. Okay, okay. Do you like live in the actual city? So will you be at the Rig Trades meetup then? Will you be there? Couple weeks, right? 2 weeks, I think. Oh, that's so good. I love the Louis C.K. dig. It's so funny. I always thought that was funny. Like, obviously, that's like a weird thing to do, some sort of weird kink, and I guess like if you consider the power dynamic as him being one of like the biggest comedians, it's like a little weird. But like I was always like everyone hates him for, it, but I'm like at the end of the day, he asked their permission. Like they said, like he asked us, and we said yes. And I guess they were like, we thought he was kind of joking, but like, it's definitely a weird thing. But he's funny. From Brooklyn, live in Long Island. Nice. I know a bunch of guys from Long Island. I play roller hockey. I played hockey my whole life. Yeah, so I'm like he has permission. You know what I mean? It would be way worse if he didn't. But I play roller hockey, and I play with a bunch of guys. I've played against and with a bunch of guys from Long Island for years. Jay Muro, Jason Muro. Let's see who is so. Why can't I think of everybody's names right now? DiMartino's, Joey DiMartino, PJ DiMartino, Billy Pascali. I don't know if this is that small enough of a world where you know any of those guys, but I've come out to Long Island a few times. Not a few times. Come out to Long Island like every year. They have a ring we play at. I don't know why I can't think of what it's called. The Long Island ring. I'm trying to look it up. Yeah, I know. I just didn't know. Like, listen. You're in sanitation. A couple of them are cops. So, and no, New York is a big place, but Long Island, I feel like, is not that big. Sometimes, you know, you might be tied into the hockey world out there. These are Long Island legends I'm talking about. Well, we'll see here. I'm gonna hang out maybe another 20 minutes. See, like to see this pop. Kind of flagging, bull flagging on the 2-minute here. Torn on how I want to manage this. Yo, Dakota, what's up, baby? Little PW bull flag going on, yeah. 2-minute flagging. Yeah, dude, I'm hoping to see us pop. I want to see us get to the CPI highs, Dakota. If we get there, I might just call it. To be honest with you. My original entry was actually a little bit better. Yeah, I know. I might actually. You're probably right. I probably will move my TP down. Because the longer I sit here, the more I'm like, I just want to take my profit and call it a day. But my original entry was off the overnight OP. I started with 2 micros down here, and then I added 3 on the pullback. So my original entry was a little bit better. My average price, still a good entry, but yeah, I don't even think I'm going to take the trim anymore. I'm going to go full out. Try to lock it and walk it. Give us that snap. Oh, Dakota, if you see what this is, this is the rally cap. We were red earlier in the day. We had to flip the bucket hat to the rally cap. Yeah, yeah. The rejection was harsh. I did not want to see us erase the full like CPI spike. That got me. I was in longs. It got me. I ate a couple stops, but we're back green, back nice and green on the day. Like to just get a little bit more out of this one. So Rovcac, Dakota, him and I, we chat on Instagram all the time. He's got this like I don't know. He's got this level system that he uses that's just based on like prices, not like previous price action. He uses like the same levels, like same prices as he goes up. It's like, you know, for example, he uses like 662, 762, 862. It's like always, I don't know. They mean different things. He's going to come on here and explain it to me. But we always talk shit on Instagram about our levels. And I'm telling him this, Dakota, because he's a Rake Mastermind student. So he uses the level system that I use. Let's just go to these highs so I can go do something else for the day. Trailing the stop a little tighter even here. Oh, that's bothering me. I didn't like the volume profile on there. Yeah, still showing you how it's done, NQ. Get your shit together, bro. Yeah. Dakota likes to talk shit, but it's all love. We give each other shit back and forth. I always tell him he's got too many lines on his chart. I don't know how many more 2-minute candles I can watch in this 15-point range. 721. Yeah, I was thinking about trailing mine a little tighter underneath this little spike here. The more I sit here, the more I just keep moving it up a little bit. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to do it. Talk me into it. My only fear is that like we come and sweep this. Like we come and sweep below this consolidation and before we make the move. Also, I don't like how ES is still looking stronger and NQ is still looking a little weaker. RTY and YM are still looking strong. VIX is at its low on the day. All right, let this be a little tag the opening print and then flip it and reverse it. All right, now flip it and reverse it. Yeah, I got a level at 785.25. The rally cap's not going to fail us. That's one thing I know. If there's anything I know for sure, it's that the rally cap will not fail us. I'd not sit here for an hour with this rally cap on to not hit TP. How's France? You get a baguette? I like it. I like it. Time to snap, crackle, pop, baby. Let's go. Oh, sorry for getting quiet here. I don't even know what to freaking say. We're just sitting here, man. We're not going anywhere. My rally cap keeps coming on. The rally cap's hard to get off my head. I want to hang. Dakota, you're talking about you've been ordering the boards. I got a couple photos. I have like this badass Brandon Westgate photo where he's ollieing this entire street. And then I have like a signed Tony Hawk photo. I actually think it's up here. Let me see. I gotta get some artwork hanging behind me. Check out this badass Tony Hawk photo. The Hawk man, autographed. Doing the hand plant on top of a truck, on top of a big ass quarter pipe. So I gotta get this bad boy framed to get hung up. But it was cool. The Birdhouse filmer, I guess, got all his camera gear stolen. Tony was trying to help him raise money to get all new camera gear, so he like signed a bunch of photos and sold them for like $20 a pop. The Birdman. The Westgate photo is super sick too. I'm gonna get them hung up. Maybe a couple decks behind me too. Might trail a stop even a little tighter here. Alright, I'd really like to see us get this pop right now. You gonna hang them in your office or what? Is it like a series that you'll like hang them all, and it's like they all go together, or what are you gonna do with them? Two of them are signed, nice. There we go. There we go. Come on, baby. Come on, Lee. Alright, I like it, I like it, I like it. Trailing the stop a little tighter. Stops at 725.75. Alright, this puts up 700 on the day. Just give me like a Hulk dick candle that I just can hit TP and go flat. Because part of me is thinking about just going flat as is. I know, that's what I'm worried about, is if we reject here. Stops up to 730, right underneath the opening print. ES just made new highs on the day. ES popped above its CPI data spike. Come on, NQ. Follow suit, baby. Follow suit. $862. Ah, I don't like that 5-minute close. You motherfucker. Didn't even get the low either. Yeah, not a fan of that at all. Alright, come on, come on. Come on. I just hate that NQ is the weakest. Alright, there you go. It's a couple of scalps, 30 points, solid. All in all. Yeah, I mean, I think we should get there. I agree. I'd like to see us make a new high on the day like every other damn index is doing. The rally cap hasn't failed us yet. It's not going to fail us now. That's what I'm thinking too. Maybe we caught that 5-minute rejection. Looked like some shorts piling on. Now let's squeeze them. If this 5-minute flips, I like us to push towards the highs, which she's flipping. Let's go. Squeeze these early shorts, baby. They're trapped. Let's bend them over. Let's close at the highs. Yeah. Yeah, London closes in just a minute, right? Come on, give us that push. Give us that push. I'm at 100 points here. So she got 40 more in her. So she got 40 more in her. Come on. All right, I like the way that 5-minute closed. I know, I was considering that too. I thought about it. I'm gonna try to hold. I'm gonna try to hold. I think. Come on, just give us a pop. Like don't even play with the level. Just go. Yeah, I'm thinking stop the 40s here in a sec. I'm gonna do it now, actually. Instead of taking a trim, we'll go that route. Come on. Come on. That 5-minute failure to go lower is nice. Now squeeze it. Putting 4 micros. I have 1 off at 65. 3 still. Come on. All right, we just pushed above that previous 2-minute high. Come on. Pop above. Just pop. Just smoke it. Just smoke it. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Don't fail me now. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. Get there. Get there. Get there. Rally cap. Rally cap. Rally cap. Rally cap. All right, 2-minute close above the level. Come on. Data spike. Data spike. Data spike. Come on, baby. Rally cap. Yes, son. Come on, baby. Come on. You can do it. My fingers get tired. Get there. Keep going, keep going, keep going. VIX is making new lows. Come on. Come on. Got a minute and a half on this 5-minute candle. Just go berserk. Let's go. Push, push. I'm moving my TP down 2 points. Agreed, agreed. It's got about another 5-10 minutes for me, and I'm just going to take my profit and call it. It's 5 minutes about to close here. Alright, got the close above the level. I like it. Now just go. Go, speed racer, go! Rally cab did not do us dirty. Come on! Come on now! Another 9 points? You can do it! I don't know, at this point I feel like I'm being a dick for a tick. I should just exit. But I just want the rally cap to pull through all the way to TP. At this point I'm talking about like 80 bucks. We got to stop trailing pretty tight, but can't even see my entry. That's how far away we are. There it is. Rally cap. There it is, baby. The rally cap. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. From red to green, 140 points the moment we put on the rally cap. That's what I'm talking about, baby. 1,062 on the day. You! Hell yeah, baby. Let's go. Let's go. LETSGO. Woo! Hell yeah, boys. Hope you guys were able to eat today. Let's go. I'm going to hop off. I'm going to call it there. I'm happy with today. Tricky. The morning sell-off got us. But the morning sell-off can't defeat the rally cap, baby. Oh, yeah, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out. I had fun. I had a good time today. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to try to get on a little bit before market open, hopefully by like 9 o'clock. And let's run it back. Let's run it back, baby. We'll keep these all-time highs. We'll keep navigating them. But thanks, boys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting with me. I had a good time. And peace out. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Talk to you soon.